Hello and welcome to Coquí Club. When we enter the Coquí Club in the museum, we always get and put on our Coquí crowns. Right now is a great time to put yours on if you have one. And please let us know if you need the template to make one, because we would love to send it to you so that you can wear your crown. We are so happy that so many of you are here today. I know you visited us at the museum, but today we're El Museo en tu casa. And my name is Julia, and this is, my co-teacher is Carolina.
Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos.
Carolina needed to put her crown on.
Bienvenidos a Coquí. Hoy los estamos visitando aquí desde la computadora. Algunos de ustedes los conocemos del museo, algunos de ustedes solo los conocemos de pantalla, pero estamos muy contentos de estar aquí. Si tienen una corona de coquí, una ranita, ahorita nos la podemos poner. Y ya, listo. Mi amiga Julia va a estar hablando en inglés y yo voy a estar hablando en español.
So before we move on, I just wanted to ask, does anybody remember what a coquí is? Our club is named after a special amphibian. That's a very fancy word for what a coquí is. Does anybody know what a coquí is?
¿Quién se acuerda qué es un coquí? Es un pequeño anfibio, pero ¿qué es un coquí? Si tenemos una idea, podemos alzar nuestra mano en nuestra burbuja. If we have an idea, we can raise our hand in our bubble. ¿Qué es un coquí?
Albert or Emma, do you remember? Emma, you know what a coquí is. You have one on your head.
Emma, ¿qué es un coquí?
That's the movement it makes, that's true.
Así se mueve. ¿Qué es un coquí, Emma?
Una rana. Rana. Frog.
Rana. Muy bien.
That's right, a frog. And the rana comes from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. And remember, it's tiny, 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 tiny little.
Yes. La rana, esta rana específica vive en una isla que se llama Puerto Rico y es pequeña, cabe en un dedito. Y de hecho, en donde yo estoy ahorita, mi jardín está lleno de ranitas de ese tamaño.
Wow. And so I wonder, Carolina, if all the ranas that are in your jardín, in your garden, are they singing the coquí song?
No, they don't.
But we are going to sing it. We're going to sing it right now. So I'm going to sing it one time in English, and then we're going to unmute everyone, and everyone can join us to sing it again in English. And then we'll sing it in Spanish again, but not until later on, okay? So,
okay. So Albert and Rory, we need your help.
We need your help.
I will unmute everyone. And for the second time around, and then we can all sing together. La segunda vez necesitamos la ayuda de todos para cantar.
Okay, here goes. 1, 2, 3. The coquí so delights me. With its song I like going to sleep. Every night when I lie on my pillow, the coquí says good night from the tree. Coquí, 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 kiki, kiki, coquí, 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 kiki, kiki.
All
right, and now everyone.
Everyone together. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. The coquí
so delights me. Emilia, sing. With its
song I like going to sleep. Every night when I lie
in my pillow,
the coquí says good night from the tree.
Amelia, coquí.
Coquí, 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 coquí.
What's her name?
Bravo.
Hang on, Julia, you're muted.
We're going to do something super fun today. Carolina, will you tell us what are we doing today?
Absolutely. So, as you know, after we sing, we have a little movement component or a call and response, but today we have a little game. Como saben, después de cantar, normalmente nos movemos un poco para despertar y hoy preparé un juego. Entonces, traje unas cartas. I have some playing cards and they have numbers on them. En estas cartas pueden ver números. What we're going to do, I will hold up a card and say a number, and that's how many times we will all clap. Does that sound good? We will all clap twice in this case. Yo tengo unas cartas aquí, son cartas para jugar y tienen números. Este número, cuando yo alzo una carta con el número 2, vamos a aplaudir 2 veces. Yo alzo la carta, digo el número 2 y vamos a aplaudir ¿cuántas veces? ¿Aplaudimos todos? 2 veces. Can we all clap twice? A ver, yo no veo que nadie aplauda. I don't see anyone clapping. Albert, can we clap twice? Vamos a aplaudir 2 veces. 1, 2.
2 times. What number are you going to show us now, Carolina?
Right.
Playing cards.
I'm going to show el número 4.
Okay, how many times do we have to clap?
4 times. Can we clap 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Muy bien, Emma. I saw Emma was clapping. Good job.
I saw Emma clapping.
And Albert, good job. Ok, el siguiente número es el número 3.
3.
Number 3. We're going to clap 3 times. Ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
3. Can we do it in Spanish one time?
Yes. Ahora en español. 1, 2 y 3.
Yes, muy bien.
Muy bien. Y ahora un número más alto.
Let's do it.
El número 6.
6. Oh,
Number
I'm clapping for a while there. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, ready? 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
and 6.
6.
Muy bien.
Wow. So Carolina showed us or played this game with us, and we used cards. And cards are used for playing a game, for example, called poker that grown-ups sometimes play, or kids can play Go Fish. There are different games you can play with cards. And that gives you a clue to our theme today. We're going to be looking at a painting next. And remember, we were talking about cards and games. Let's look at this painting.
Exacto. Yo ahorita introduje estas cartas con las que podemos jugar juegos diferentes, por ejemplo, póker, o hay otros tipos de juegos. Yo ando jugando uno que se llama Continental con mis primos. Y esta introducción es porque el día de hoy vamos a hablar sobre juegos. Y vamos a empezar observando esta obra de arte. ¿De quién es esta obra de arte, Julia?
This is by, well, before we talk about the artist's name, Carolina, I thought we might ask people, or our coquis, what do they see in this? Emma, or Albert, or Rory.
Rory. Who wants to say it? Rory, if you don't want to turn on your camera, you can also raise a digital hand and we can unmute you and you can talk to us. Ok, vamos a observar. ¿Qué podemos ver en esta imagen? Pueden decir un color, una figura, un objeto. ¿Qué pueden ver en esta imagen? ¿Quién quiere compartir?
Looks like Emma has her hand up.
Emma has a spoon in her mouth.
Or no, or it looks like a hand up.
A ver, Emma, te estoy intentando quitar el mute.
Café.
¿Qué ves, Emma?
El color café.
Café,
Oh.
muy bien. Hay mucho café en la mesa, las sillas y un poquito al piso. Muy bien.
Right. And also skin color.
Yeah, that's true.
That's very good, Emma. That's a good observation. What else do people say? And I want to say it in English. What Carolina said, you can point out shapes, colors, patterns, figures, anything you see, anything.
Hi, Rory. Do you want to share? Do you want to tell me something you
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, hola.
Hola.
Do you want to share something you see in this painting?
What's in the picture? What's in the picture? What's there?
Can you tell me one color? One very bright color.
A color. A color. A color.
Color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a color?
Yes. What color? What color is this?
Brown.
Brown.
Brown. Good
That's
job.
what Emma said.
Can you find another color? What is the color of the wall and the skirts and your dad's
What's this color?
t-shirt?
This color.
White.
White. Good job. El color
Blanco.
blanco. Muy bien. Albert, do you want to share? Do you see another color that isn't brown or white? I know you're very good with your colors. I remember from the museum. Do you want to share a color? What other color do you see?
Or what do you...
Shape? I'm trying to unmute you, Albert.
So while Albert's grown-up is trying to unmute him, we can also look at the table. Does everybody see a table?
Can you hear us now?
Oh, there. Hi, Albert.
What do you see? What's on the table?
What's on the table? What? They sit?
Yeah, you see them sitting around the table?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you grow a little bit shy? That's okay, Albert. Maybe if you want to share later, you can raise your hand. Okay, what do you see on the table, Julia? ¿Qué ves tú en la mesa, Julia?
I see some people sitting around a table playing a game. And the game they're playing, Carolina, is called dominoes. They're played with these tiles and they have numbers on each side and you match up the numbers. Have you ever played that game, Carolina?
I have. Me dice Julia que en la mesa podemos ver un juego que se llama dominó. Y el dominó son muchas fichas que tienen dos valores, dos números, uno de cada lado. Y el juego es juntar dos valores idénticos. Y Julia me pregunta si yo he jugado ese juego. Y sí, mi abuelito amaba jugar ese juego y él me enseñó a jugar.
And what's fun about dominoes is that there are many ways to play dominoes. One of the other ways we used to play is we would put them on the ground, stack them up side by side, and then we would tip one tile over, and then watch a long train of tiles topple down. So from one game, from one set, you can create many different kinds of games.
Nos cuenta Julia que hay otra manera de jugar con dominós, que es parándolos súper cerca, uno junto al otro, y luego empujar uno y que todos se caigan. Entonces, con un set de juego, con el mismo juego, podemos jugar diferentes cosas.
So, Carolina, the other thing I wanted to point out, so you have these three people sitting around a table playing dominoes, and then in the back, on the right side of the painting, you have someone, and it looks like they might be sewing a quilt. A quilt is like a blanket where you put pieces together. tiles together, basically. And on the ground, I see some scissors. So that's another clue of why I'm saying that.
Exacto. Podemos ver 3 personas que están sentadas en la mesa jugando dominó y del lado derecho vemos a una mujer, probablemente una mujer, que está cosiendo algo que parece un quilt. Un quilt es una cobija muy grande que se constituye por varias formas geométricas que uno cose y hace una imagen geométrica muy grande. Y en el piso hay unas tijeras.
Does everybody see the scissors on the ground?
¿Todos vemos las tijeras en el piso? Thumbs up. Vamos a enseñar el dedito si sí las vemos, ¿sí? Todos las vieron. Ok, muy bien.
Amazing. So now I thought it'd be fun, or we thought it would be fun to share a book with everyone. And the book is called Everyday Play by Celeste Courtwright and Sophie Fatus. And it's about kids all over the world playing their favorite games and taking turns and participating.
Exactly. And before we forget it, I just wanted to mention the artwork is by an artist called Horace Pippin.
Yeah, it's really important. You had asked me that, and that's that we need to give credit to that artist, right, Carolina? I didn't say their name, but yes, that's Horace Pippin. And
sí, la obra de arte que observamos es de una exposición que está en el museo, que pueden ver en línea en la página, y es de un artista que se llama Horace Pippin. Y ahora vamos a leer un cuento que se llama Diversión y Juegos por Celeste Courtwright y Sophie Fatus.
Are we ready?
¿Estamos listos? Si estamos listos para leer un cuento, toquemos nuestra nariz.
Oh, I thought we were going to put our thumbs up. How about we do both?
If we're ready to read a book, let's touch our nose or give a thumbs up. Are you ready, Albert?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
It's time to play. Let's laugh and learn. Join in the fun and take a turn.
Es hora de jugar. Vamos a reír y aprender. Únete a la diversión y toma tu turno.
In hide and seek, the counting down will send us running all around. We find a clever hiding spot. Here they come, ready or not.
En las escondidillas, la cuenta atrás nos manda corriendo por todas partes. Encontramos en dónde escondernos. Ahí vienen, listos o no.
Can we stay on this slide for 1 second? If everybody looks, if you look carefully on the left-hand side, you see a girl or a person wearing a dress, and they are probably the person that needs to find the hiding participants because that person has their eyes covered, right? That's how you play hide and seek, you cover your eyes.
Exacto. Si observamos con nuestros ojitos, del lado izquierdo hay una persona en un vestido rosa que se está tapando los ojos, que probablemente sea la persona que está contando, porque cuando jugamos a las escondidillas, la persona que cuenta no puede ver, se tapa los ojos.
That's right. Okay, we're going to go to the next image. Let's have fun with dominoes. We'll play them carefully in rows. We try to find a matching tile, or else we draw one from the pile.
Vamos a divertirnos con los dominós. Los colocamos cuidadosamente en filas. Intentamos encontrar una ficha que haga par. O si no, recogemos una del montón.
So on the next slide, we put the painting next to the picture in our book. And we notice, what do we notice? What are both images doing? What are people around, sitting around doing?
Aquí colocamos la obra de arte, la pintura de la que hablamos, junto con la página del libro que estamos leyendo. ¿Y qué podemos notar? ¿Qué está pasando en ambas imágenes?
Emmett, is that your hand up? Or are you just stretching?
Emma, ¿quieres compartir? No? Maybe not. Rory, Do you have an idea? What are people doing?
What are they doing, Amelia? What are they doing? Sí, dámelo.
Yeah.
Playing. They're playing in both images. Good job.
And the image from our storybook, they're white tiles, and the image from the painting, they're black tiles. But we both we can see the dots on the tiles.
Exacto. Nuestra amiga Rory nos cuenta que en ambas imágenes están jugando dominós. Mi amiga Julia observó que en la pintura las fichas son de color negro con puntitos blancos y en el otro libro son blancas con puntitos negros.
That's right. And before we move on, notice that they're playing in our storybook, they're playing the game dominoes, but there are also some friends sitting next to them and they're playing the stacking where you stack them up that we were talking about before, and then you drop one to watch them all fall down.
Exacto. En la imagen del libro podemos ver las dos formas de jugar con dominós, una juntando los valores y la otra parando las fichas para luego tirarlas. Muy bien.
Okay, next slide. A dollhouse is a special toy that everybody can enjoy. We role play while we all explore with action figures, dolls, and more.
Una casa de muñecas es un juguete especial que todos pueden disfrutar. Actuamos en los juegos de rol mientras todos exploramos con figuras de acción, muñecas y más.
With tangrams, we will try to make an image out of 7 shapes. The puzzle's picture keeps evolving till we're finished problem solving.
Con tangramas trataremos de hacer una imagen compuesta de 7 figuras. La imagen del rompecabezas sigue evolucionando hasta que terminamos la resolución de problemas.
When we jump rope, we skip our feet, then swing the rope and keep the beat. We make small circles with our wrists and focus hard so no one trips.
Cuando saltamos la cuerda, brincamos con nuestros pies, giramos la cuerda y seguimos el ritmo. Hacemos círculos con nuestras muñecas y nos concentramos mucho para que nadie se tropiece.
So on this slide, before we move on, when Carolina and I were exploring this book together, she told me something really interesting. She says that this reminds her of a school that could be maybe in Mexico, which I thought was really interesting, looks very different than schools in New York City, right?
Cuando Julia y yo leímos el libro por primera vez, a mí se me hizo una imagen que parecía una escuela en México con el patio y las palmeras, y Julia dice que en Estados Unidos las escuelas se ven muy diferentes.
They can be very different, but people play jump rope in both places. That's how we're very much the same.
Pero los niños saltan la cuerda en ambos lugares.
Yeah, they
en
do.
ese sentido se parecen.
Okay, thank you. We're going to go to the next slide. Our cuddly toys are cherished friends who join us while we play pretend. Throughout a day of highs and lows, we have someone to snuggle close.
Nuestros peluches son amigos atesorados que nos acompañan mientras nos inventamos juegos. Durante el día de altos y bajos, tenemos a alguien con quien acurrucarnos. ¿Quién tiene un peluche?
Who has a snuggle toy or snuggly? People call them so many different names, or special stuffed animal or doll that they like to hold tight or sleep with or play with.
It's true. No one. Okay.
Oh,
Can you show them? We call them osito cariñosito in Spanish. What do you call them in English?
Well, people can call them very many different things, but snuggly is one that comes to mind. Oh, Rory, you're giving me
But that specific bear that she has.
A stuffed animal?
It's from a show.
Oh, this is a Care Bear.
A Care Bear, yeah.
Hey, sorry, I thought you were, yeah, it's a Care Bear, that's right.
Good job, Rory. Thank you
Thanks for sharing, Rory. So, our next page, we can be quiet or make noise with lots of different games and toys. We sometimes lose and we sometimes win, but most of all, we all join in.
Podemos ser muy sigilosos o hacer mucho ruido con muchos juegos y juguetes diferentes. A veces perdemos, a veces ganamos, pero sobre todo, todos participamos.
That's right. We all join in. So we wanted to talk to everybody about the book for a few minutes. Does anybody have a favorite game they want to share with us? One of the games maybe that was mentioned in the book?
A ver, tenemos una pregunta para ustedes. ¿Cuál es su juego favorito? ¿Qué es lo que más les divierte jugar? Tal vez algo del libro, tal vez les gusta jugar con formas geométricas, con peluches, con sus amigos, con sus primos para saltar la cuerda. ¿Qué es lo que más les gusta? Emma, ¿cuál es tu juego favorito?
Cash, cash, escondidillas.
Cash, cash, las escondidillas, hide and seek.
Sí.
Bien, Emma.
Wait, Emma, I have a follow-up question. Who do you like to play hide and seek with?
A ver, otra pregunta, Emma. ¿Con quién juegas al cash cash? ¿Con quién juegas a las escondidillas?
Avec qui tu joues, Emma?
Papá, mamá y tú. Muy
She
bien.
play with mom, dad, and herself. I love it. I love it. Do you cover your eyes, Emma, to count?
Cuando cuentas, Emma, ¿te tapas los ojitos?
Sí.
Sí. Muy bien.
And that's thank you for sharing that.
Gracias, Emma.
Albert, do you have a favorite game that you like to play?
¿No?
We can come back to you. Yeah,
Albert.
I see you covering your eyes.
Muy bien, Emma.
See you covering your eyes. So we have something for our art activity that is our takeaway that we will be sending to your grown-ups. We have you all making your own homemade domino set.
Exacto, para la actividad de arte que siempre les mandamos, esta semana creamos un dominó. Entonces, les vamos a mandar una planilla de 2 páginas con una página de instrucciones, con unos dominós que son bastante grandes. Los podemos colorear y recortar.
So, so the printout that we're sending you, the dominoes are big, as Carolina mentioned in Spanish. Look at the nice size, so they're easy and clear, and you can decorate them any way you want. I used only colored pencils this time, but you can do anything you want with them, which is so great. There's lots of space for coloring in, and what I am going to show you, so I have these 2 3s, and with my grown-up or my sister, brother, friend, I could play dominoes, and I'm gonna, these 2 tiles have 3 on them, 3 dots, and so I'm gonna put them together like so, and that is a match.
Exacto, entonces cuando ya hayamos coloreado y recortado nuestros dominós, la idea del dominó, recuerden, es juntar 2 valores idénticos. Entonces mi amiga Julia va a enseñarnos. Aquí podemos ver que hay 2 veces el lado con 2 puntitos. 1, 2, 1, 2. Y los juntamos. Y así se juega el dominó.
That's how you play. So if you all do this, and I'm hoping everybody gets a chance to, please think of posting it to social media, and you can use hashtag El Museo en tu Casa so we can see all the gorgeous artwork in your domino game, okay?
Exacto. Y si Si hacen esta actividad y quieren compartir en medios sociales, usen el hashtag El Museo en tu casa y hashtag Coquí Club para que podamos ver qué hicieron. Ok.
Okay, and we wanted to mention another thing before we go on to the next part, is that sometimes you can see in New York, if you're in New York City, you can see domino players in the park. They sit at tables sometimes, they're tables they brought or tables that are fixed, and they might have a sign up and they play dominoes, and sometimes you can know that they're playing by just listening as you're walking towards the park, because you'll hear a slapping down. They slap the dominoes down.
Exacto, para nuestros amigos que viven en Nueva York, tal vez han visto en el verano o cuando no hace mucho frío, en las esquinas de las cuadras se juntan por lo general personas mayores a jugar dominó y muchas veces podemos ya escuchar que están jugando por cómo azotan las piezas en sus mesitas de plástico. Sí, es algo muy de parte de la cultura de Nueva York.
That's true. Okay, so we want to thank you all for joining our Coquí Club and talking to us and observing and thinking about games we play. Parents, don't forget the census is here and it only happens every 10 years. It takes 5 minutes, so do it now. Get counted now at 2020census.gov.
Exacto. Antes de cantar nuestra canción, queremos darles las gracias por venir, por participar. Sabemos que nuestro grupo hoy fue muy pequeño. A veces hay muchísima gente y no todos pueden participar. Hoy fue más pequeño. Muy importante antes de irnos. En Nueva York está el censo ahorita, el censo habitacional. Es importante que nos registremos. Nos podemos registrar en internet, en la página 2020census.gov como gobierno.
That's right. And for more information about upcoming events at El Museo, you can log on to elmuseo.org. Please follow us on all our social media accounts. Please use the hashtag Coquí Club or El Museo en tu casa when posting pictures.
Exacto. Para más información sobre nuestros cursos de Coquí y otros cursos, otros eventos, pueden visitar elmuseo.org y nos pueden seguir en nuestros medios sociales. Y recuerden que si comparten algo, pueden usar el hashtag El Museo en tu casa y hashtag Coquí Club.
Yes, we'd love to see it. So are we ready to sing our Coquí song in Spanish, Carolina?
Sí, estamos listos para cantar nuestra canción en español. Somos muy poca gente hoy, entonces vamos a quitarle el mute a todos, también a nuestros amigos del museo que están para ayudarnos porque necesitamos ayuda para cantar. A ver, voy a quitar el mute.
Everyone, so we can all sing together.
I'm going to unmute everyone so that we can all sing together. All right, are we ready?
Ready?
Okay. Cuenta 1, 2, 3. El coquí siempre canta. Es muy lindo el canto del coquí. A veces me da igual de cantar del coquí.
Don't forget.
Listo, muchas gracias.
Nice job, thank you.
Quedarnos sin el mute para decir adiós. We'll say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Albert. Bye, Rory.